Hey everybody, it's Richard S. over at Richard's Vinyl Tap House, and this is a thread response to Jack over at the Vinyl Martini, who has challenged us to show 5, 10, however many records that you haven't listened to in years and years and years and years and years. And I thought this was intriguing. So I started going through some of my older albums, which are those over there. My collection kind of divided between older stuff that I bought pre CD era, and then newer stuff, and it goes into the other room. But anyway, um, 10 albums that I probably haven't listened to in 30 plus years. Let's start with K-Tel's The Rock album. This came out in 1980. K-Tel, for those who don't know, is kind of like a compilation megaforce in the 70s and 80s for sure. They would release one of these like once a month. Would have like all of the top 10 songs from the last however long. Half of them you knew, the other half you're like, who's that? I don't remember that Robin Trower song. I don't remember the Jethro Tull song on here. Have I played this in the last 30 years? Absolutely not. But would I? Yes, I would. I'll probably hang on to this one till the end of time. There's a Canadian version of this out there that has an April Wine song that swaps out one of the songs on this one, the American release. I can't remember which song it is, but hey, it's old classic stuff and I'll hang on to it. But this one, I don't really know why I'm keeping this. This is Rod Stewart's classic, Blondes Have More Fun. Do You Think I'm Sexy is on here. What else? Ain't Love a Bitch. Yes, they're good songs. I guess it's classic Rod Stewart. But I haven't played this in easily 35 years, if not more. This came out in 78. I don't think I've played it maybe twice. Who knows? Why am I keeping this? I don't know. Is it just because it's classic music and we keep all that? Here's one of the most polarizing Queen albums in the world. I don't think I've played this in 30 years. I might have because I remember vaguely thinking that side 2 is a lot better on here than side 1. This is Hot Space from Queen. It's Staying Power, Back Chat, Body Language. I remember that one. And Under Pressure is on here too, which is probably the only reason I might be keeping this. This is my original copy, and I would not mind betting it's probably in mint condition. But I digress. I'm not getting rid of this because I'm a quasi Queen completist, and this will stick around. This is a twofer. Does anyone remember Kicks? I don't, offhand. I do remember this album called Cool Kids was listing on Discogs for stupid money at one point. These are both original first issues. This is Kicks' first album. I could not tell you what any of this sounds like. I'm guessing this is 80s, isn't it? 80s-ish. 83, I think this is. Yeah, 83. It's going to go along with another one that I'm going to talk about in a minute. Yeah, look at that cover. I don't remember anything off of this. I would probably have to replay both of these, decide if they're worth hanging on to. I don't know. What do you think? This is a good one. Okay, the other day I posted M's Pop Music as a short. It did go over too well, so I dropped it. But anyway, it did remind me that I have all 3 albums released by them. So I have New York, London, Paris, Munich. The next one's called The Official Secrets Act, and this is their 3rd album by M called... Oh, I forget. It's been so long. Famous Last Words? Yes, Famous Last Words. Very new wave, very... I'm sorry, it's dated. It's pretty badly dated. Double Talk was kind of an interesting little song on here. Honolulu Joe is terrible. Smash the Mirror was kind of weird. Dancing on the Ruins. To Be is to Buy as album closer. This is not pop music at all. It's okay, but I'll keep it because I'm the completist for them, and this is in super condition, so anyone want to buy it? I'm kidding. I'm not selling it. Now, anyone who knows me knows that I'm a huge Sammy Hagar fan, have been since forever. I love Montrose. I love Sammy solo stuff. I remember picking this up when this came out. This is Danger Zone from 1980, I think. Um, I have kind of a love hate relationship with early Sammy stuff, being that it's kind of saccharine, but then if you get the live version of some of the songs on here, they're just scathing and amazing. So Hagar in this era to me was a better live act than studio. Some of the studio albums fall kind of flat. This has classics like Lover Money, 20th Century Man is on here. In the Night's good. Bad Reputation's good. The Danger Zone's kind of quirky, almost prog like at the end of that one. But yeah, I mean, you think this would be like a smashing, like crazy ass rock album, and it's okay. It was just Sammy in the studio at that time was just not doing it for me. How about some classic rock albums that I haven't heard in years and years and years, and not really sure why I keep them because they're classics. How about Foghat? Fool for the City, one of their bigger songs, anyway. I would not even call myself a passively interested Foghat fan. I probably bought this because it was classic rock, and I could tell this is a cutout, so it might have been in the cheap bins, brand new back in the day for who knows, $1.99. Probably what I got it. Um, Not a bad album. It's just to me, like I said, I'm not a huge Foghat fan. I probably bought it for the one song. I'll probably hang on to it, but I haven't played it in easily 30 years. This one is going to get interesting. Um, those of you who know Dokken, rhymes with rockin', breaking the chains. Good album. Have I played it in 30 some years? Probably. I don't think I have, quite honestly. I am not even sure if Dokken are still around rocking the house. They probably are. Anyway, haven't played this in years. This is an original from back in the day. I probably played it a lot back then because that was the kind of music I was listening to, was this. But quite honestly, I haven't gone back to Dokken. But I have it, and I'll probably hang on to it. Two more. We're on number 9 now. So, a group called Cactus World News was kind of out of the school of U2. If I recall correctly, they're out of Ireland also, and Bono had a bit of hit with trying to get them introduced to the world. But Cactus World News only put out a couple of albums that I remember. First one was called Urban Beaches. This was from Spin Magazine. It was a little live set, sort of EP-ish. Well, it's nine songs on it, so I guess it would classify as a full album. Bought this obviously at Twisted Shout because I know their price stickers. $4.99 in May of 2012. Have I played this since then? Probably not. Cactus World News were another band that I think came across better as a live act than in the studio. Although Urban Beaches is a wonderful album too. I need to replay this because I think this would actually be a really good spin, and I just kind of forgot I had it. I think that's another recurring theme on some of these albums that you just forgot you even had it. I was a forward-thinking Adam and the Ants fan back in the day. I was probably one of the first people who picked up on Adam and the Ants. I loved Ant music, and I loved that whole Kings of the Wild Frontier album. But their first album, Dirk Wears White Socks, didn't get released in the States at first. Came out later with a different cover, and that's this one. Um, I know there were some singles off of this, like Car Trouble and Xerox. There might have been a couple of others too. Honestly, I don't think I have played this in 20 years plus. Nothing saying Adamant is not all that, or not up my street, or that this is wore well over time. I don't know. A good album that I probably really should revisit. So there we have it. 10 albums, Jack, that I probably haven't listened to in easily 30 years. Some maybe not that much, but even so, Why are we keeping this stuff? I don't know. What are 10 albums you have out there in your collection? Go through your stacks. Do a response to this thread. I think it's pretty interesting. And I will talk to you later. I will also link Jack's video in the description down there. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Let's get my subs up, please. Thank you. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Bye.